Scorpio, welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new people who are here. Hopefully you decide to stick around and subscribe so you can see future readings from me. And I also do personal questions on live sometimes, and it's always a good vibe, so definitely come through if you'd like. Also, any information you need to get a personal service with me or to follow me on other social medias or my other YouTube, I will have that listed in the description, and I'll try to include it in the comments. But let's see what's going on, Scorpios. The first card we have is the Coffin. Of course, we would have like some death-like energy in a reading for Scorpio, okay? We have the Stork. Interesting. We have House. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the urgent messages from their spirit guides. We have the Garden. We have the Bouquet. The Heart. The Tower. Clouds, and the Lily. And let's pull some cards from here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are the urgent messages from their spirit guides? Don't let past events color your vision of the future. No feeling is final. Everything passes. Seek joy in the pattern of every day. Consider the advice of a friend, but make your own decision. Interesting. So, first major message that I'm picking up on just starting with the oracle cards. A lot of you are feeling sad, not in connection to what's going on in your current situation, but more so in the connection of what has happened. And when you let the past have you in a chokehold, you almost like create this circumstance of repeating your past over and over and over and over and over again. And a lot of you have just been allowing yourself to exist in some sort of loop because the past has been having you in some sort of mental chokehold. So first thing that I'm picking up on, your spirit guides are wanting you to understand that you cannot go back in the past and change anything. And if anything, the past happened the way that it needed to in order for you to step into the version you're supposed to be becoming. Now, going deeper into the reading itself, the Coffin actually represents endings, but also sorrow or the feeling of, grief or loss or emptiness. And with the Stork and the House right next to it, the Stork is about new beginnings. So it's so funny that even though this card is, more of a heavier energy, the Stork is here as well. So this is more of an uplifted energy. But I do see you guys finally being at the end of a road with maybe the person you have children with the Stork, because this is usually the energy of children. Okay, you could be deciding to move on and let go, or you may be needing to move on and let go. And in this transition, this is going to open up so many new blessings for you. Okay, especially with the Stork. I mean, the Stork is an awesome card. I also see you guys needing to let go of some sort of property here. There could be something with the foundation of the home. There could be also a family member who could be taking some sort of death in the family in a negative way. Like they're not taking it in good at all. They could be needing some sort of help. I'm also seeing like some sort of family home. If it's not your home, it could be a family home that either like a grandparent decides to let go of pretty soon, or a family home gets sold or something. This could be within like the next four weeks to 4 months. That's like a very significant number. Okay. We also have the Garden, the Bouquet, and we also have the Heart. It's so interesting that we have the Garden and the Bouquet and they're in the same line. So both of these cards pretty much are like interconnected with that like energy as a whole. But with garden, this is about like cultivating, teamwork, that type of stuff. Yeah, especially with all this energy going. Yeah. So you could have some people around you who could be an asset to you in the next couple of weeks. If they're not around you yet, you will meet them in some sort of social gathering or like in some sort of public space or event. This could even be online, like you start to make some very valuable connections. So pay attention to who's reaching out to you. You could be invited to like certain events or certain like social networks that put you in different spaces, especially with bouquet. This is like the energy of things like taking off for you and growing. So if you do have some sort of creative endeavor that you've been putting a lot of effort in and tending to your flowers, literally, in terms of that, you will be finding yourself, like I said, connecting with the right teams, the right groups, the right social clubs. I'm also getting the sense you could meet somebody, like there could be a destined meeting at some sort of event within the next couple of weeks as well. Okay, you could also, you guys could meet somebody who's a little bit weird on a dating site who could be not looking for anything committed, or it could be like sexually engaging with like a group of different people on that same app. So be careful. You could also just find yourself having like a group of people wanting to date you or interested in you. And this could just be like random people coming out of the blue, expressing their interest in you, like out of the blue, literally. Now, the next card's going to be, or the next card, the next set of cards, or the next row, we have the Tower, the Clouds, and we have the Lily. The Tower represents like loneliness or being withdrawn, kind of being on a high horse as well. You could have somebody around you who's acting like they're too good to talk to you or too good to get in a relationship, or just could be slightly controlling or a little bit judgy. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's slightly like a narcissist. Like they purposely hide things intentionally. Or they do like these mind control things. Now, this could be somebody who you have in your life right now that you need to be aware of, or who could potentially try to find their way back into your life too. I'm also getting the energy. How do I say this? How do I put this into words? With the Lily, I don't know how to put this into words. You may find yourself just not connecting with the same people anymore, like wanting to find yourself in different types of company, and you could find yourself just like literally shedding people and then making newer connections in the same breath. So I think like the biggest message with this row is like, know that if you have certain relationships that are exiting your life, they're being replaced too with better ones. And overall, this reading is just interesting. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video and subscribe so you never miss a beat. And I will see you in the next one, Scorpios.